Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? This morning? This afternoon? I don't know when this video is coming up, but this is my, I want to say number 4, but it's not. It's only the first update that I've done for the month of August. It's the movie Marquee Challenge video. Normally, if this is your first time joining, you should know that I normally do multiple updates, and once a week I try to do. This month has been a challenge in more ways than I had foreseen, because of work, of my sister-in-law visiting, of my birthday, obviously, that just happened. Just a lot of things culminated, and I found myself pretty darn far behind, to be honest with you. But I believe I made up time pretty well over the last week, and I probably could have done one update last week, but at that point I was like, just get it done. Just get it done. So if you have never joined us for a Movie Marquee Challenge, hello and welcome. This is a year-long collaboration challenge that I'm doing with my friends Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts and Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks. Hello, ladies. We take turns. Like this last month here that I'm going to talk to you about right now, this was Bella's month. We're moving into Samantha's month, and then my month will come up again. But we're taking turns selecting movies at random. Like we pre-selected a whole bunch at the beginning of the year. We're drawing from that bunch. Samantha and Bella are both linked below. So if you want to see Samantha's reveal, which is already out for this coming month, go check her out before you finish. Just pause. I'll be here when you get back. I'm waiting. But if you have already seen it, then you know what movie's coming up anyway, I guess. But let's talk about August first, right? Since I never even showed you guys yarn that I was doing anything, Bella's pick, which was Adventures in Babysitting. I'm going to show you the movie poster, which I never actually told you what the collaboration was. We pick the movies, we show you the movie poster. From the movie poster, the colors, the things on it, etc., we get inspiration to do a project. Different projects, doesn't have to be the same project. And also my Facebook group is linked down below, which Bella and Samantha also frequent because they don't have their own groups for said purposes at the moment. But we're inviting you to join along also and to make a project. Like I've mentioned before, some people use the color inspiration ideas for like charity work that they're doing, or just like stash busting, things that they wouldn't normally put together. They're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So sometimes it works out. It has worked out for me also, where I found colors I wouldn't normally put together, and then I just get really excited about the outcome of it, you know. That being said, Adventures in Babysitting was Bella's, so I am going to put the poster up right here for you so you can see. Now let me talk for a second about this. Sorry, that was my computer really wants to do stuff. I never saw it, despite the fact that it is an 80s movie that you would think that I have seen, right? But no, I have not. Maverick. I'm making this video with Maverick down here and Otis down here, and normally I don't do that for these purposes because they're gonna get all feisty, and it's like 6 in the morning. I'm basically making this video and then going directly to bed, so hopefully they stay calm. Anyway, so I haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen it at all. I know nothing about it. What I know about it is the cover that I'm showing you right now, so you can see the colors. Now, after watching Samantha's, because I was so far behind with these, I didn't even watch Bella and Samantha's Marquee updates for the month of August, just because I was so like embarrassed with myself for not getting caught up with the project to begin with. So I've now sat down and watched them. But so when I saw Samantha's and she was explaining her inspiration and mine were the same. However, Samantha had like a still picture from the movie. If you notice on the cover, the girl's long, I call it a long Doctor Who scarf. It's not a Doctor Who scarf, but it's reminiscent, right? With the different color blocking and not the same colors, but the color blocking and just the length and everything. And it looks knitted. Doctor Who scarf is knitted. I know there's some Whovians out there who know what I'm talking about. But that was the inspiration from the poster. Now the poster has different colors than the still from the actual movie. So the poster colors for the scarf are most definitely filtered or different or whatever. Samantha used her colors from the still, from the real deal, the real scarf. I used mine from the picture on the poster, the movie poster. So the colors I ended up using, I busted out another skein of Red Heart with Love. I told you I had a bunch of the red left, right? This is Holly Berry. So whenever I've said it's just red, this is Holly Berry. So I used that. Like even the bottom where the tassels of the scarf are red. So I figured make sure I had enough red. So there's red in it. There's a pale yellow. So I had a partially used skein. This is like, I used to make minion hats and scarves with this. It's another Red Heart with Love in the color Daffodil, which is my favorite color, or favorite flower. So I had this for a light yellow. And then there was also like a really pastel-y greenish color. In the poster, we're only talking about from the poster. So I had a Red Heart Soft, which I've never used Red Heart Soft before, and I didn't realize how very much like Karen Simply Soft they were. So yeah, I have a couple of these, and I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not a big fan of Karen Simply Soft either, right? Like it has its purposes, but this is in the color Minty. I think I had got it so I can make another hopper blanket, and I was going to try to use it. But the Red Heart Soft is slightly lighter than the Red Heart Super Saver. And again, it's like a Karen Simply Soft for, I just don't, anyway. I used it for this. So this is Minty. And then, you know, I'm trying to use like one skein things or scraps. So the other two that I have are scraps. There's like a light purple, like a really light lilac-y purple in the cover art of the scarf. So I used more of this, which was a Karen Jumbo. I think it's in the color lilac, but I could be very wrong. And then instead of my never-ending supply of the Bernat orange, I have this orange, which is slightly brighter, I believe. Even, I know my light really blew it out right there, but it looked like safety orange up here. It is slightly brighter. It is, I think this was like a Goodwill find, like in a group of balls of yarn. It's pretty thin, which I know if you wind a ball of yarn and you keep it like that, it'll thin out, it'll stretch out the yarn, especially if it's real tight. But it's not as thin working up as like a DK weight or anything, but it's a thin 4. It's kind of along the lines of the soft, because the soft, I believe it says it's a 4. It does, but it's not as regular 4 as I don't know, some of the other like actual like Super Savers and with Loves and stuff like that. It's a thinner 4. I think anything that's like Karen Simply Softish with that sheen, it just seems like it's a slight bit smaller than what it's intended to be. But anyway, those are the 5 colors that I picked out from the scarf. Like it looked like there may have also been a pinkish color in a couple of the little blocks, but I didn't use it. I used these 5. I was happy with these 5. And yeah, I just started in order on my project and kept going in order. I didn't deviate from that. I guess with one slight exception, and I'll show you in a second. Now, Bella is making, she's doing like what I did last year with just the full-size blankets. This is actually a movie marquee blanket from last year behind me, which is not centered. Anyway, she's doing full-size projects. Samantha is doing granny squares, but making them into a full project for the end of the year. Not a blanket. Stay tuned to her channel to see what it is. I myself am doing, I'm calling them tiles because they're not square, they're not diamond, they'll end up being, I guess, rectangular. I am doing this fantastic pattern. It is, now that I'm at my computer, I can just show you, well, I can just tell you. It's a crochet along that was from several years back. It will all be linked down below if you want to check it out for yourself, by the way. The person who does the tutorial, it's 17 different parts, right? She does the tutorial. Her channel name is Tanya Lice, which I assume is also her name. And the pattern itself was written by Aman Vandekran. And I just found out, because I've always watched the video tutorial, I just found out that it is a free download on Ravelry also. So you could check that out if you want. That probably won't be linked, but it's linked on the actual video for this. It's in 17 parts, and part 1 has like 20 some rows, and then it picks up in part 2 and all that. I only do 25 rows in total, so I only do part 1 and a little bit of part 2, and then I stop. Now what that does is it creates a diamond, right? A diamond? Yeah, a diamond? Whatever, you get it. And then I take the diamond, and if this was your 2 diamondy sides, and I make basically single crochet out, and narrow, and make a rectangle. My words are not coming to me at 6 in the morning. Sorry, guys. Now, when I said I hurried up and got the project finished, I'm going to show it to you. I didn't rectangle it out again this month yet. I'll have to just play some catch up going into September, and I'm really sorry. I was telling Samantha how ashamed I was of it, that I haven't done it, and she said it's just for fun, don't feel pressure. And but I like to get stuff done on time. That's the Virgo in me. So sorry that it's not rectangled out, but it is, the diamond is complete. So I'm going to show you what I got. And this is an instance of, I would not have expected to like this. The red is a little bit bright with everything else, but it just somehow it still kind of works, and it's interesting and it's pretty. But here's, oh, that looks really pretty in the light, actually. This, you know what this has given me, you guys? If you've been around, that I'm the biggest fan ever of Stranger Things. I still have my Hawkins PD shirt on, actually. And this is giving me Max vibes really bad, because she's all rainbowy, but a lot of her, she has a predominant purple color in a lot of her clothes. This is giving me Max vibes like crazy, but it's also, I think, a pretty okay rendition of the girl's scarf on the cover of this month's movie. So this is my completed, and see it when it's straight, it diamonds out, and then I'm just going to decrease and make a rectangle with the colors, or with whatever color I feel is good. But that is what I have so far, you guys. What do you think? I hope you like it. I really like it. I really like it a lot, actually. I actually like it even more in the camera than in real life. This is it's the minty color in the camera, to me, is looking a little darker than it actually is, and I think that makes it look really nice. But yeah, so that's what I have. I'm pretty happy with it. The only part I deviated from is when I do these flowers, the bottom row was purple. It was probably this row. The bottom row was purple, and then it went down to the bottom part of the flower. And in a different part of the pattern, which actually was the red row, if I kept everything in order, the top of this should have been red, right? But I wanted the flower to match purple. Plus there's already so much red right here that I don't think I would have liked that. So I did deviate a little bit and switched color, did a little bit of color work to get the purple flower off of the red row here. But Maverick's gone adventuring. Sorry for the distraction. But yeah, that's what I have. So again, I hope you like it. I hope you guys are having fun with this for the year and still liking, like, joining along. I know we have a couple different things going on right now, like the Stranger Summer Make-Along is going on. The Great Fiber Cake-Off is going on, which if you found a cake that also matched this, you technically are participating in both, right? But yeah, I hope that you're still having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. It's just more a matter of, like I said, catching up. And I think the blanket at the end, because all of my tiles are going to be bordered in black and crocheted together to make this just, I think it's going to be a beautiful looking scrappy boho blanket. Like, I think it's just going to be beautiful. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun with it. Now, on to the reveal for September, because Samantha did draw, and as I said, her channel's linked down below. You should check out her actual reveal and see her August project completed. But I'm going to also tell you now what it is. So Samantha's pick, drum roll, she chose, here's the movie poster for Dark Shadows. Yeah, Dark Shadows, which I haven't seen. Are you guys surprised by that? It's Tim Burton, which I love. I love Tim Burton. All of his other, like, previous movies, big Tim Burton fan. I haven't seen this movie. I wouldn't say, I'm not anti Johnny Depp. I've never been like a Johnny Depp fangirl. So I guess that part's not like, it's not like I have to go see every movie Johnny Depp's ever done, but especially with the Tim Burton versions, I've seen, you know, everything he's done. Like, I don't dislike him, like I said. But yeah, I have not. I have seen the movie, I have not seen, but it was, I believe, loosely based off of the TV show from like the 70s, or whenever it was on. Maybe it was a little later, maybe it was the 80s. I don't remember, because what I remember, like, I did not sit down and go, oh, Dark Shadows, gotta watch it. My mom did, so that's how long ago it was on. But I'm pretty sure I was, like, exposed to the early, and I don't remember it well. But you know me and all my retro vintage stuff, I'm pretty likely to catch up on it at some point and see what I was missing. But anyway, the movie poster. I don't know what colors I'm going to use yet, you guys, so I don't have anything to show you as far as that. So you'll have to tune in next week when I do an actual update, because I'm back on track for September now. I have concerts coming up in October, but not in September, so you should get my full undivided attention. But yeah, and I'm not going to drag this on more, like, I'm closing in on 20 minutes, and I don't want to keep you guys too long, but yeah. And I still have to do, I guess I'll probably do it tomorrow, but I have a Joanne's video for you, and story time for that one, I guess, / rant. But I'll film it tomorrow, before I go out for my late birthday celebration with Damon. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys are having fun with this, and I hope you are feeling inspired to join along and use up some of the colors in your collection or scraps. Feel free to post it on my Facebook, like I said. We really want to see, like, what you guys are coming up with also. And yeah, on that note, I am going to get ready for bed and take these two pups to bed. They've been very good surprisingly, while I've been chatting with you guys. So anyway, all right, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being so patient with me and for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.